A moment to savour for all of us. Lined up on the start line, their eyes fixed on the prize. It is the ultimate calm before the inevitable storm. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I'm really looking forward to seeing this guy, Kim Min-jae. He's quick, so he has no real issues when it comes to pacey opponents. But his size is a strength too. It's reflected in the amount of duels he actually wins. So he's quite defensively minded, but he does have the ability to get on the ball and move it up the pitch, although it's not something he focuses on.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender. Ibrahimovic! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
He'll try from distance. Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, it wasn't the worst decision, really. He certainly had enough belief to take it on.
João Cancelo. Dani Olmo. Now it's Messi. And Messi! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
And now they can spring out of defence. He's shifting through the gears here. Dani Olmo. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And it's made its way to him. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Pele looking to be a menace in the final third. Can he get on the end of this? Still goalless at the moment. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's fabulous. Swings in across. Gerrard. And that's really well manoeuvred. Manchester United are very well equipped down the flanks. It is a tried and tested formula.
Well, Peter, that can cause real problems if they're allowed to run riot in those positions, whether through direct running or from deliveries towards the box. It can work.
That's Rijkaard. This is a promising build-up. And here's Mbappe. And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Dani Olmo. Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Van der Sar breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Pele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Can he get it through? Oh, played through for the wide man. Impressive jump! Well, it's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Almost half an hour in now. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Mbappe. Rummenigge is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. McAllister. Now it's Mbappe. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Gerrard. Passing is crisp and sharp. Aimed beyond the defence. He's given the time to pick a pass. McAllister.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Tries to pass it through. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
McAllister. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, that is a great stop! And it's Pirlo. Dani Olmo. Messi. Roberto Carlos kept his eye on it, and he's there. Great ball if he can get there. He is through here. Very nicely done. Gerrard. Spread it left. Rijkaard. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Michel Platini.
There will be 1 minute added time.
McAllister. Dani Olmo. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And we've reached half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
And just a quick reminder today to
Some
please
first half
drink
thoughts?
I think it's been a decent enough watch, despite the half stagnating a little, if I can put it that way, Peter. We want to see some of that craft we got to see earlier on in the game. Everyone's going to have to find a way to just up the standard again.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here. 0-0 at the break. So we're underway for the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more.
Can he finish? Goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Takes a shot! And it's come back out to him. And it's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Rummenigge is onto this. Rummenigge, he's in. Tries a shot! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And here's Messi. Tries one from range. Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
Manchester United are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Thailand are looking to go forward now. Goes for a shot! It's in! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
It's Ibrahimovic! Passes coming off in quick succession here. Mbappe. Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rummenigge. Roberto Carlos finding himself in space. Getting up there! And yes, it's there! And he celebrates his 30th goal.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Thailand are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Stood up well to him there. Rijkaard. Pepe. Knocks it into space. Oh, nicely intercepted. Rijkaard. João Cancelo. And here's Mbappe. Just about up to 75 minutes. Now it's Ibrahimovic. McAllister. All played for Rijkaard. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ibrahimovic! Ibrahimovic! It could only be him! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
Today, please watch the screen for training.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We're up and running then. If you reflect at this game, how time flies. We're already at the midway point of the season. Manu! Oh, belter! A finish of true class! Manchester United take the lead. He just absolutely speared that in.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. And that's a throw-in. Tonali has it out wide and in space. Impressive jump! And that has been knocked clear. Great ball, and he's on the finish! He's got a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Could move up a gear here. Now it's Manu. Dink through. Brilliantly cut out. But he's well positioned here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Vieira. Šeško. Now it's Tonal. He's having a pop! Oh! Fantastic! He's got himself an absolute peach. They are purring, truly purring. He gave it plenty and some, thrashed it in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
And the shot! He's kept it out, just.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
And somehow he kept it out.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Thomas. Winks. He's had it taken off him. Not the most accurate pass. Real chance. And the shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Winks. Threads one in. Now it's Fatawu. Plays a sharp little ball here. De Ligt did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Lascelles. Eder Militao. Greenwood. And he's gone backward here. And a chance! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Vieira clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Can he finish? Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Just cruising, they are cruising. Oh, a horrible... Takes a shot! And that's a sharp finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Okoli. Oh, what has happened here? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Šeško. Now Eder Militao. Shot a goal! And that's in! And they're threatening to fly away here.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Maldini. Chouameni.
There will be 3 minutes
And it's
added
Chouameni.
time.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Good chance here! Oh, there was plenty on that.
A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
Thomas. Okoli. Lascelles. That's the end of the first 45. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for?
Oh, shooting chance! And that's past the post. Skip. For Winks. Eder Militao does really well there, he is strong. Ricardo Pereira. Fatawu. And it's Skip. And Lascelles. Now it's Tonali. Chance! Oh, it's a stunning goal! A finish right from the top draw. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Skip. Lascelles. Skip. He won't be happy with that one. Shot could be on. And the shot! This is their second corner of the game. Decent chance! And that's wide.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Deftly away. Šeško being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
Eder Militao gets a foot in here. Skip. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And that's gone loose. Played with finesse. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Steve goes for a shot! Oh, crossbar! Winks. It's a really well-measured ball. And it's Vieira. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, crossbar! He's put his foot right through that one.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Eder Militao tries one from range. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Fatawu. He's shifting through the gears here. That's a shade optimistic. And that is well cleared. Tries to pass it through. Ball's out once more. Leicester can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, it was pretty clear the manager's not been getting what he wants out of his players, so a substitution was going to come. I think it could have been sooner. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Šeško. Maldini. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Okoli. And it's Pereira. Can he get it through? He's onside. Fatawu. That's tidy. And it's Pereira. Fatawu in acres of space out wide. Leicester making further changes here and in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Can he latch on to this? He's found the way through. He's in a great position here. Pings in and a header! And he's hit it too high.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Oh, what a mistake! Lascelles trying to keep this in.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
It's anyone's ball now. Tonali. He's going for goal! No, that's just wide.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Mavididi. Leicester have it back and can go again. Good ball, good take. That looks a good ball through. Great chance! Fantastic from Mainu! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And now he has two. Okoli gets over and intercepts. Time and again they are repelled. Over to the right flank. Great vision. He's being urged. Can he finish? It's a goal! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Okoli gets across to intercept that. And he's been shifted off it. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Looking tidy in possession here, looking to play him in. Chance, surely! And yes, it's there! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Manchester United have done it. Happy in the knowledge that they've taken maximum points. Mission...